Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to continue with these recommendations that I asked for the channel to do some different readings that are not so related to K-pop or K-drama artists. So yeah, to change things a bit, I'm sort of experimenting with these subjects because I don't know much about certain people or celebrities, but yeah, it would be nice to use the tarot and also see what's available. So yeah, today I'm going to be reading for the soccer player Kylian Mbappè. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I don't think I am, but yeah, I'm concentrating on his energy. So yes. Yeah, let's see his near future when it comes to. I know he's changing. Someone mentioned something about him being in this new team. So yeah, let's see what's available for him. And we start with the Page of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Three of Swords in the middle, the Moon, and the Fool. And then from the other um, deck, I have the cards of the Two of Clouds. That this would be like the Two of Swords, and it says indecision. So I wonder if he has like Libra placements somewhere in his chart. Because this indecision card reminds me of Libra. But yeah, I believe he's a Leo. No, I believe he's a Sag. He's a fire sign. But yeah, honestly, I think that if he's like entering a new era, or if he's changing places, he's definitely very concentrated on his job. He's very concentrated on his skills. It sort of like surprises me that he got the Page of Pentacles, because I believe he's very experienced in the soccer um, business. I believe that he is very like he has been doing this for a while. But he comes out here as this Page of Pentacles. So definitely very focused on his goals. He's very studious. He's very determined. There's something about him, just, literally, when we say, in this case, when we say he keeps his eye on the ball, in this case is literally and probably is his life motto. He's like his whole personality seems like this. But probably, seeing the page in here, it could mean also this new beginning, this new era, in this new team, or in the maybe he's changing locations. Everything is new. So it makes sense that he gets a page, because somehow he has to start over. So I sort of see him more concentrated on what he can do, or the skill that he has and possesses, and but sort of like also being like, I'm going to act like I don't know what I'm doing, or I'm going to act like a bit like also naive, like, oh yeah, like, yeah, let's do this, like, I'm just starting. But actually I have the feeling, like, when I'm reading this, I have the feeling that he's very intelligent in all the aspects. Besides he being really good at the sport, he's very intelligent, and I think that these cards do not reflect this much. Probably would be interesting to do a personality reading for him, to see, where he comes from, and also, his personality traits. But I don't know why I think that everything, even him playing small, or him acting like a quote-unquote amateur, is all part of a very strategic plan that he has. It's like, we know that he can do great things, but he prefers to reserve his energies, and just being very modest, I would say. There's something about him, administrating what he knows. And also I think that there's something about his experience being like, I'm going to act like, this is a new experience, so I'm sort of seeing it from a pupil's perspective, from a student's perspective. Like, yeah, you guys show me around, you guys show me how you do things, and I will follow. Something like this. But yeah, honestly, the cards are very like energetically. I sense that he probably is not he's not 1% satisfied. I don't see people like getting in his way or making things difficult for him. But I think that with the seven of wands, definitely he defends himself a lot. He is on the defensive. And in the middle, we have the Three of Swords. So I wonder if in the past he felt a sort of betrayal. And I think that in this period in his life, and probably in the next few months until this year ends, he's going to carry this heartache. There's something about him being disappointed very deeply in someone or some people or an institution. I don't know. Maybe this is the reason of the change. I don't know. Maybe if you're fans, you can let me know. But honestly, I think that he emotionally or mentally, I see him concentrated on what he can do. But honestly, in the back of his mind, there's a lot of sadness. There's a bit of sorrow from maybe past experiences. Maybe he feels a bit disappointed at himself or at others. Um, and I think that he probably covers this heartache. He tries to cover this with, practicing a lot or working a lot or just, focusing. The Page of Pentacles is also all about the body. So probably he's a perfectionist, also, his body is his temple, his body is with what he works with, is his source of inspiration and also of work. But I think that he is on the defensive. He is on the defensive. And probably at the same time, when I see the Three of Swords, I'm like, and the Moon card, I'm like, he probably also doesn't realize or doesn't consciously address this. I think that there's is a bit of sadness in him, and he is like trying to hide it, or he's trying to act like, oh no, it's not there. Like, I'm not sad. I'm not sad at all. Like, I'm actually satisfied with myself. I'm busy. I'm doing things. I'm recovering. I'm adapting. He is a bit like, no, 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 nothing is wrong in here. Like, I actually have my goals pretty clear. But honestly, here with the Three of Swords and the Moon card, there's a heartache, there's a deception. He probably feels also a bit sad from time to time. And also, I see him very lonely. Honestly, for people that maybe if you want to know if he's going to like sort of make friends, I don't see it initially. I don't see it because I think that he has a very defensive personality. And this is rooted in a place of feeling betrayed, or maybe he has a fear of betrayal. He's like, no, I will never trust again because, when I trusted, this happened. So I think that he has a lot of internal like issues that he has to work on himself. But with the Moon card, I also think that also maybe these new experiences, or if this is like in a new location with new people, there's a lot of uncertainty also. There's a lot of things that he doesn't know. There's a lot of things that he is a bit on the dark. He's like, I didn't know this about this place, or I didn't know this. Like it's going to be a period of adaptation, but it's also going to be a period of a lot of like mysteriousness. I don't know if this is why he's feeling so on the defensive. Like, wow, like I didn't know this about these people or this place. There's a lot of things hidden. There's a lot of things in the darkness. There's a lot of confusion. Also, he's like trying to see beyond the clouds. He's trying to like comprehend, like, oh, maybe, I'm analyzing too much, maybe this is not how I see it. But I think that probably the place, the people are not very clear or are not very trustworthy. But I think that there's something about him in the bottom of his heart. He is a very distrustful person, so he has a lot of things or maybe trauma from the past to heal. But yeah, probably this place is also going to trigger some insecurities of his, and he's going to be like, is something going on? Like, are you guys not telling me something? I think I don't have all the information. I don't understand this. A lot of confusion, a lot of secrecy, not much communication, I would say. I think that there could be also a lot of misinterpretation. I don't know if it's, is it like a language thing? Is it like a cultural thing? I don't know. But yeah, with the Fool as the last card, I think that he is going to take a leap of faith and he's going to adapt. Like, this period of darkness is not going to last very long, because I think that he understands that this is the path that he took to sort of start all over or liberate himself from old patterns. I think that he's coming closer and closer to sort of liberating himself from some some things from the past. Also, seeing the Seven of Wands here, he's not an easy person to approach. I would say he is like, he probably is also like a lot of sport people, very perfectionist, very focused on himself and his body and his health. So I think that this place and this uncertainty is going to give him, is going to help him to liberate from ghosts of the past. Somehow he has, like, in his mind, or he has, like, in his vision, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of things that he interprets that happened a certain way, but actually is part of his own distrustfulness and his own inability to see what's going on, because I also don't see people accompanying him and sort of like explaining things to him. I think that it makes sense that he initially is going to be a bit on the darkness, because it's like, nobody's here to assist me. Like, I don't see someone like assisting him. I see him sort of trying to adapt on his own, trying to make sense of what he thinks that he's seeing. But yeah, he's also very much on the defensive. He's like, okay, where did I get myself into? So yeah, but with the Fool, definitely this is a brand new beginning, a brand new opportunity. He's been authentic, he's been courageous. This is a great beginning. It's just that, like any beginnings, is uncertain or it's very new. And also, I think that he, with the Fool, he also has to a bit like, sort of, okay, if no one shows up to help me or assist me, I'm going to do me. I'm going to just do me, be original, be myself, and and just like throw myself to action and see what happens. Like the future and the possibilities are limitless for him, are infinite. So definitely, I think that, yeah, there could be confusion, but it's also a place, an opportunity for him to, okay, stop like roaming about the things that you think that you don't know, and just like, just trust the universe, or trust that you made the right decision. But yeah, with the Two of Swords also indecision in the middle as the last card, I think that it also has to do, maybe his nature is like this. He probably is very impulsive when he launches himself to something, and he's like, yeah, we'll do this, yeah, this is what I want, yeah, this is great. But then he starts getting a bit like indecisive. So I think that, yeah, probably he is a bit confused about the whole process. With indecision also is a card that invites him to, like, okay, maybe this year could be a place where he's going to be feeling a bit indecisive. Like, yeah, like, I don't want to make a decision right now. So, yeah, don't push me to make a decision because I don't know what I want, or I don't know what I'm going to do next. All I know is that I am in this new part of my life, but yeah, I'm not still very centered and stable to make a proper decision. So don't ask me to choose a side, don't ask me to make a decision. I just have to adapt. I think that also with the Page of Pentacles, he probably feels like he has to study a lot. This is not something that he's also been very modest. He's been very reserved. He's like observing, he's like analyzing, he's like trying to learn before jumping to action. So yeah, this is all about adaptability, and also like I think that he wants to be like a good learner. I think a good he's been very humble also. But yeah, he's taking this opportunity, and it's very awkward. It's going to be very awkward, but this is a new beginning for him. So yeah, he's aiming to this new beginning. This is what it is for him. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for him. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you're a fan, or if you're a soccer fan, I would appreciate the feedback. But yeah, guys, thank you so much to the people that recommended this. So yeah, thank you, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.